For the past 55 years, the MacLean family has been a concrete part of the construction business on Prince Edward Island. MacLean's Ready Mix Concrete Limited in Victoria Cross was founded in 1953. It was Richard Dick MacLean who started it all with an Eaton's catalog purchase of a $97 concrete mixer to manufacture concrete blocks. With a great number of projects on the go and one block at a time, the company saw substantial growth in the early 60s.
Gilbert Clements told me one time, he said, early 60s, he said, the economy's going to go up, meaning that tobacco was coming in, schools were being built, farmers were building potato warehouses by the dozens. So it was, you're aboard the ship and couldn't get off.
One of the projects saw MacLean produce 80,000 blocks for the construction of the Montague High School. MacLean has grown to include 2 ready-mix concrete plants, a state-of-the-art plant in Victoria Cross, and a seasonal location in Surrey. The company has also added a trucking division with a fleet of 25 trucks that operate throughout Canada and the United States. The key to expansion, according to Dick, is good people.
But I've always had the theory, if you can find somebody that'll do it better than you can, you have to have people working for you that can do the job. And you're kind of like the cheerleader or the band leader, you're back there, but give them responsibility and most people will respond to it. You can't be hands-on in everything if you're going to expand. But we've been lucky, we've had, real good people over the years.
Dick's team of good people over the years has certainly included family. Dick and Mary were married in the mid-50s, and it was Mary's paycheck as a school teacher that pulled the company along in those early lean years. Then in the 70s, sons John and Doug also joined the MacLean Ready Mix workforce, where they continue today. Doug is manager of concrete, and John managing the trucking sector. Dick represents entrepreneurial spirit in the truest sense of the word. Perhaps this young Maple Leafs fan entrepreneurial zeal began as a paper delivery boy, when he was able to purchase Evening Patriots for a penny, then turn around and sell them for 3 pennies, a profit margin that any business would be proud of. Later, Dick would be employed at Poole & Thompson's, managing payables and receivables at the produce and hardware store.
Yeah, no, at Poole & Thompson's, I got a 10-year business course down there that would scare you.
To this day, Dick is quick to calculate the retail price on a load of concrete blocks.
30 cents an 8-inch block, and if you deliver them to Summerside, you get 3 cents extra, which would be $15 a truckload.
He's never been afraid to take a risk, whether it was expanding his business into Surrey in 1980, branching out into the trucking sectors in 1988, or spending almost $1 million on a new plant in 2004 to keep step with his competitors. His vision and calculated risks have paved the way for the growth of the company. In addition to Dick's business accomplishments, he's always played an active role in his community. For years, he was involved in Montague minor hockey as a coach and administrator. He served as a member of the Community Welfare League, responsible for the construction and operation of sports facilities in the Montague area, including Iceland Arena, where Dick himself has seen plenty of ice time.
And hockey had kind of died out for a year or so just before it was built, so this Stan Pearden there, we got together, and the first year we had kind of a shaky hockey team, but we gathered up some good players and we get an Island League going, and down there we're getting some nights in playoffs, 1,400 people, which is pretty fair for a 700 seating capacity.
He served as board member of the Kings County Memorial Hospital, and is currently the honorary chairman of the Montague Wellness Center project. He's an active member of his church, a past member of the Montague Fire Department, and the Junior Board of Trade. It's involved with many projects, including the conversion of the old Montague Post Office to the museum that operates there today. MacLean's Ready Mix Concrete is a testament to Dick's determination and devotion to the basic principles centered on quality, honesty, and loyalty. It's a mix that's allowed MacLean's to remain a viable family-owned operation in what has become a big business industry.
The first thing you have to do, in my estimation, is to make sure there's a need for what you're going to do. If you can find that niche, and there's not that many of them, and lots of competition around, but And hard work isn't necessarily success. If you're working with your head down, completely down, you're not going to go too far, especially now.
Now in his 81st year, Dick remains actively involved in the direction and major decisions of the company, and he continues to enjoy hauling a good load of sand or gravel each day. Every man's work is a portrait of himself. Dick's vision, hard work, and entrepreneurial spirit, business accomplishments, and service to his community make him a very deserving addition to the Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame.